What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Fortnite's First Person mode. So let's get into it. So this match here that I'm playing that you'll see in the background, this is a little Fortnite remake of Nuketown from Black Ops 1, and I must say it's pretty good. The server works well, the guns and everything look good in first person, they work well. It's a little glitchy though. There were some people in this lobby that were really lagging their ass off, but I thought it was pretty smooth. You see all these different classes that are available. I preferred this one that has a little pump shotgun and a MP5 SMG. I thought it was pretty solid. But all in all, Fortnite First Person, it has many different modes, not just this map. There's like a main dedicated mode. This is just in creative, but there's another one called Fortnite Ballistic, which is more the competitive side. This is just a like run and gun free-for-all mode. The Ballistic is a search and destroy, somewhat like a Counter-Strike clone, but in Fortnite. I'm just genuinely impressed with the creativity that Fortnite has compared to other games. Like, if you've noticed the state of Call of Duty right now, the game is in shambles, despite Warzone somewhat making a comeback, but the numbers prove elsewise. I mean, at its peak on Steam, it had, I don't know, 125,000 with the Verdansk comeback, and now it's down to like 112,000 or whatever. The numbers speak volumes. You know, Fortnite has kept a solid player base no matter what. I'm sure if I looked at Fortnite to figure out how many players are actually playing it, it's probably in the millions, or at least relatively close to that, because there's so many different modes, and now with the introduction of first person, it's just a game changer. And it's been out for a while, but I've even seen some other modes that I haven't noticed before, like zombies. There's a couple different ones. There's even a remake of the Cheese Cube custom zombies map that used to be on World at War and Black Ops 3. That's pretty cool to see. And then there's a separate one that's just called Zombies, and it's its own map. It's a fully fledged zombies map in Fortnite. It has a mystery box, pack-a-punch perks, round change music, everything. It has collectible parts. I believe it has an Easter egg and some like story to it as well, whatever. But it just proves the point that a game like Fortnite, it's 100% free. It's absolutely kicking ass right now compared to any other game that's, in the modern popular sphere of gaming. Like, what other game right now is giving you all of this content completely for free? I would say none. I would argue there's none. I don't know a single game that has all of this type of content. Fortnite and the creators that are on here are just unbelievable, in my opinion. I can't believe that I'm actually showing you this, that this is a thing in Fortnite. People had talked about first person and other stuff coming to Fortnite for years, and it never did. And now that it has, it's kind of blown up, and people are really enjoying it. And it just goes to show you that when you have a game that allows community mods and stuff, it's going to keep that game alive. Why do you think games like Minecraft and Skyrim still have a player base to this day? They have a player base to this day because the developers allowed the community to modify the game. In Call of Duty, you can get banned for using a glitch to get camos in Black Ops 6. I saw a video about that. I was like, wow, that's what they're worried about? More than people actually cheating in matches and using God mode and shit? They're worried about their stupid ass camos that take forever to grind for, or whatever ones they sell in the store for $25 with a stupid ass skin or whatever. That's what they're worried about. Whereas in Fortnite, you have people out here creating whole modes, porting things from different games, things that you would, not expect to be in Fortnite. And I came across a couple videos a while back of people playing different first-person modes and the zombies and all that stuff, and I was like, wow, it's pretty cool. So I decided to get on it, try it out for myself, and I think it's pretty solid, Like I said, is it a little bit glitchy at times? Yes, but a lot of these are work in progress. They're currently being updated by people, so it's not like they won't improve. So if you're playing it and you think it's a little bit weird or a little glitchy, it's not the end of the world. Just like when I was playing zombies on here a little bit earlier today, I noticed a couple of the scopes in first person had a bit of a, not so much of a delay, but kind of a weird transition to the lens aiming in, because this game is not designed for first person, so obviously some of the things will look very different when aiming down the sights, and it might feel a little bit strange. But on here, everything felt fine. I think that had to do with the zombies mode in particular, but all in all, it played very smooth. I was able to explore the map and have fun with it, and it felt like a dedicated zombies mode. And keep in mind, I think the main plus side of this is that Fortnite's free. All this content is there for you to play. The OG mode is still in here, so you can play the OG Battle Royale. I'm seriously thinking of bringing more Fortnite content to this channel, most likely stuff to do within the first-person world of gaming, like this. And I'm thinking about making a video about Fortnite Zombies too, since this is mostly a zombies channel, but I'm still kind of exploring that map and getting used to it and figuring out how to do everything. I don't want to, upload a video and not know how to pack a punch or anything like that, so I'm gonna play that for a couple days and probably make a video on it. But I'm just getting burnt out on playing other games that refuse to innovate or let their community try to do different things. Just like with Call of Duty, all the things that got shut down in multiplayer for all of these mods, like they tried to shut down a lot of the PC clients. The only one available right now is Plutonium, and then there's also an Alterware client, but Plutonium being the easiest one to set up. That is your only, custom Call of Duty stuff out there aside from custom zombies. Because when they tried to make a fully dedicated custom Call of Duty with a bunch of different things in there, Activision shut it down. And it wasn't even using stuff from their modern games. It was supposed to be a reskin of a lot of the older games, and they were using the MW2 engine, then they switched it over to the Modern Warfare Remastered engine. I think the project was called SM2, that's what it was called. I almost forgot about that, but that was another controversial mod that Activision shut down, and because they were worried that it's going to affect their player base, well, guess what? That's long gone now. SM2 clearly didn't do shit because their player base is still sucking right now without anything in Call of Duty, any type of modded games aside from Plutonium. That's the only thing, and that's for older games like Black Ops 2, MW3, and World at War, which don't even have that big of a player base anymore. So in reality, why would they shut that down? Whereas you have Fortnite, they let all these custom modes be made right in their game. So people don't have to make full-on mods separately or anything. And people are still going to play the Battle Royale mode. But on the side, they can play all of this shit too. And it's still fun. It's all in one game, it's all good. Like, it's cool to see that the developers of Fortnite are smart enough to realize that having modes like this is good. Because then even someone who doesn't care about Battle Royale, they can get on Fortnite and play different stuff and enjoy their time on here, spending time in creative. There is literally hundreds of different modes in creative, some stuff that I don't even know what it is because I haven't tried it out yet. So I just think that overall right now Fortnite is kicking Call of Duty's ass when it comes to creativity and just letting the community fully do what it can. It's letting the community create all of this content for people, and it's just great. It just proves all of my points that I mentioned in previous videos about why games like Call of Duty aren't doing as well nowadays, because they refuse to let people innovate, and they try to just regurgitate the same shit and then somehow make it worse over the years. It's unbelievable. Fortnite's been out since 2017 and it's still going strong, and there's all these modes and you can just have a good time on it and chill. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.